Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Going to have a ton of fun. Got NBA playoffs keep going tonight. Got Major League Baseball. Got college baseball tonight, too. Big night. And you've got some really good matchups here for midweek games. Man, not only some good ranked matchups, but we also have some hated rivalry matchups. It's going to be fun tonight. But let's get into it. Good to see all of you. Hope your Tuesday is treating you well. All right, before we look forward, as always, we have to look back. Here's how we did yesterday on the morning show here. Phillies Mets. Boy, hey, I tell you what, we talk about bad beats. You know what? We also have to praise the betting gods themselves for when we get a nice result. This Phillies Mets game, it was 5-1 going into the top of the ninth. The Phillies were down. They ended up scoring, 3 runs, I believe, in the top of the ninth, get us to 5-4. So we get the over 8 there. So we give our praises and thank yous to the proper, just thank you. That must be good karma. All right, Cardinals Braves over 8.5. We got that one. Tobias Harris over 1.5 threes. Now we talk about getting close and getting the win. Tobias ends 1 for 4 from threes. So we lose it on that one. So I guess we're evened out there in regards to our karma. The big Brad bets. Look at the big brain on Brad. It's at Girona, Real Betis. Both teams to score at -135. Well done, Bradley. You lovely son of a gun. You did it. Great job, buddy. Great job indeed. So that is what we have in regards to our bets from yesterday. Now, let's see what we got in the chat. It's so good to see you guys. Miles, good morning, man. Good to see you. Pat, good morning. Good to see you. Big Tony, good to see you as well. Zach, got to give you a bunch of love, man. Big Zach Phelps nailed it in regards to the Reds yesterday. That after they have a monster game, they usually slow it down a whole lot, and he absolutely nailed that one, man. Zach, well done there, buddy. Andrew said, tap that like button when you walk in the club. Yes, please. Now, I'm not going to make anybody do it, but it is free, and if you wouldn't mind and be so kind, hit that like button. That would be fantastic. It'd help us out. Watch on your phone. You can just pull it down. All right. Hit that like button, pull it right back up. Be good to go. Big Brad Betts in the chat. Good morning, buddy. Great job yesterday. Big Brian, good morning. Hey, look, I'm going to be honest with you. All right. Me and Brian were supposed to film a Zurich Classic golf show this morning, and I overslept on him. So, yeah, Big Brian, my bad, buddy. I'll get with you after the show, but we're always transparent on here. It's been a long month. So, Brian, I'm so sorry. But, yeah, man, I woke up. Yeah, dude, okay. All right, I want to bring something up real quick, and we're not making this as an excuse whatsoever. And I had already emailed Brian. But has anybody noticed that the iPhone, since the last iOS update, that the alarm does not wake you up anymore? Is anyone else, dealing with that? That's twice now that it's happened. And usually, I keep the alarm loud. You know what I mean? I've seen it on Twitter. I looked it up this morning, and I've seen it a couple other people. But has anybody noticed that? And again, not doing it as an excuse. But I didn't think it was funny. But yeah, I mean, I got to make fun of myself, or I'd go crazy. You know what I mean? So, Brian, we'll get with you, and everybody will have golf bets coming up for you, for sure. Maddie said, "Good morning, buddy. Good morning, gang." I don't know what just happened there. Yeah. Big Tony got himself the membership. Well done. Well done. There we go. I love it, man. I love it. Said, call me crazy thinking sprinkle on Chicago White Sox was 205 today. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Andrew said he don't trust it. I feel you. Oh, I feel you. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I just wanted to look. We just wanted it to freeze right there on you for 1 second. Dude. It is. I'm telling you, something happened, dude. I swear, something changed. I turned the alarm on full blast. It does. Yes, I swear to you. I absolutely swear to you, man. It's so weird, dude. It's so strange. Literally got robbed on the Mets. Dude, I know. 4 in the ninth. That's what it was. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that in your round robin there. Mom got me up this one per block. There we go. Yeah, it could be just me, man. Espen an issue. They changed the setting. Okay, good. I was gonna say, dude, I swear to you, man. Like, I was like, because I'd never had problems with it, like with the iPhone, the alarm. All right, glad to know it's not just me. Yeah, we did freeze for a second. We back. Hopefully that's the only one. I think we should be good. Scott, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, let's get into the picks here for today. I think we got some nice stuff set up, but we've got to get to the Howie Schwab crew play of the day first. And here we go. All right, Grizzlies, plus 14.5. Plus 50.5. No, you're going to go Memphis Grizzlies plus 14.5. You're going to go Oklahoma City Thunder minus 14.5. Are you going to go Timberwolves plus 5.5? You're going with the Lakers minus 5.5. Polls in the chat. Vote now. We'll update as we always do at the end of the show. I was saying my wife's is quiet, mine isn't. I don't know why. I'm telling you, like, it's so strange, man. Like, and I've never had an issue. Like, I keep the volume up. Like, I use the most annoying, ringtone sound that you can. It's just, and it's never been a problem. But for some reason, man, it's so strange. Scott, hey, buddy. Man, I'm fantastic, man. How you doing, man? You doing okay? It's good to see you. Hey, you nailed it. Gonzaga. Dude, I was thinking about you watching that one. Plus 4.5. That was a well played bet right there, man. Nice job, dude. Nice job. All right. So let's get into our picks for today. We got some fascinating stuff to go through. Okay, so this is where we'll start with. And again, remember, we will be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today, normal time. So we will have more for Major League Baseball, for the NBA playoffs, for college baseball tonight. But this is just kind of get us started here. This is what I'm going with. And drop in the chat what you're on so far today. All right, first off, Rockies and the Royals over 8, minus 115. Yes, playing the Rockies in an over on the road isn't always the most sound financial advice that one could take, but I believe today is said day for the Rockies. Now, I'm not saying that they win the game. I do think that the Royals are going to score, and I think they're going to score a lot. I think they're going to put up a lot of runs. We're going to take them over 8, minus 115. The Yankees and the Guardians over 8.5, minus 115. This is going to be a fun game. I mean, again, you've got two good baseball teams here, but I do think that the Yankees can get after your boy TB there on the mound, and quite frankly, I think the Guardians can get on some too, right? So we're going to take over 8.5 there, minus 115. Luka Doncic over 3.5 threes, minus 105. Again, number one, yeah, I mean, the Lakers kind of need to win this game. It's kind of a must win. And with Luka, you're going to get the 3 opportunities. I mean, he's going to shoot what? 8, 9, 10 of them in a game. We got there last game in game 1. Luka ended with 5. So we're going to take it over 3.5 again at minus 105 because, again, you've got an opportunity there with him to be firing, and especially now that they're down 0-1. Yeah, you're definitely going to get shots. Now, finally, okay, so roll with me on this one and let me know what you think. All right, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 1+3 at plus 120. And here's my reasoning, and I'll pull myself here on screen so you can see. My reasoning is this. Giannis is a dude who fires 2 to 3 threes a game on average. Usually good for one of them, right? Usually good. But he has been cold from 3. Now, he's still firing them. You're still getting your 2 to 3 opportunities that he puts up. But I don't think he's hit one in, 4 straight games? Maybe 5. I think it's 4. Somewhere around there. And them looking to get this win, coupled with the fact that not that we bet on somebody's due, but somebody's kind of due. You know what I mean? And I think that Giannis is that guy for it. So we're going to roll with it. It's plus 120. It's plus 120 for a reason. However, I think this is a spot where we can get it. All right. So again, our 4 plays: Rockies, Royals over 8, minus 115. Yankees, Guardians over 8.5, minus 115. Luka Doncic over 3.5 threes. at -105, and Giannis Antetokounmpo 1+3. It's all we need. 1-3. That's it at +120. So those are the picks. We'll get back to those here in just a little bit, but go through the chat, see what we've got here. Man, Curtis, Luka gonna have a huge game. I think so too, right? Like, I mean, there's no reason not to. And look, you're gonna get the opportunities. You know what I mean? So you know that he's gonna be firing all game long. Yeah. I like I think I like kind of almost any Luka prop. Points might be a little juiced. We'll talk about that in 1 second. But I mean, he's good for assists. He's even good for rebounds too, right? I kind of dig Luka in a lot of ways. And look, he's probably going to be the most bet player in the NBA tonight. So be careful with that. But because when books know that and they see it, obviously, and I mean, they know it's going to be that way. They'll juice some numbers up, counting on the public betting overs, right? So be careful with that. But man, threes, like he's going to fire 8 to 10 of them. So over 3.5, man, we'll take that one for sure. Let's see what else we have. Tizzle, the Royals should carry that over. I agree. I think they should have themselves a big game today. Tony said likes the Yankees -115. I like it, man. Ben Dickerson, my man Ben, 4 parlays missed by 1 leg last night. Damn, brutal. Then went 6 and 8. Oh my God, man, that's tough, dude. That's tough. Sorry to hear that, man. Big Brad Beth, any footy questions before I go take my child from my wife? All right, so yeah, if you got any footy questions, man, drop them in for Brad while we've got them. Good to be on dad duty there. Scott said hit the like button. Yeah, that'd be help, man. That'd be huge help indeed, buddy. Okay, so that's what we have. Tim said Roger Way Lakers get swept. Like they've got to get it. They got to get it going, right? Got to get it going. Luka 2 for 7 career game ones. LeBron historically starts slow in playoffs. Expect the big boy bounce back. I agree. I completely agree. Now, do they win the game? I don't know. Like I'm not betting the spread on it. However, he's gonna fire. Like Luka's gonna take his shots, man. Indeed. So I'm with you there. Okay, so those are our picks. Now let's go ahead and jump into the NBA here. So, like we said, got 3 games tonight. Okay, Bucks and the Pacers. All right, Pacers lead the series 1-0. Pacers 3.5-point favorite. Total of 228.5. All right, and these times are central. All right, so it's Bucks Pacers at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Grizzlies Thunder 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central. The Grizz lost by 50 in game 1. All right, so the Thunder lead 1-0. The Thunder are 14.5-point favorites. We got a total of 228.5. And then finally tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Timberwolves are the Lakers. Lakers are 5.5-point favorite at home. And obviously Minnesota leads the series 1-0 and a total of 210.5. Now, let me pull this down so that we can see. I'm just trying to mess with all of these. We need something. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay. So I'm trying to mess with all these new settings. All right. Now, a couple things before, and we're going to jump up into player props in just 1 second. But looking into totals, has anybody noticed that unders are just mashing? Absolutely mashing. Like last night, man, like on driving the Nightline, I had a bet the Clippers 12 plus team threes. We got that one. But both teams score 104 each. I could not believe we didn't get there with the Nuggets. It was 107, 102 or something. 105, 102. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe it, right? Unders have been coming in, man. Now, I say that, and that means that all 3 games go over. But yeah, keep an eye there. Let me know any like trends or anything that you're seeing, because, man, we're seeing spurts in some of these games to where, dude, just goes so low. Curtis said NBA playoff game 1s under historically good bets. Good eye. Yeah, man. Yep. And Bibbo, you did say that before the playoffs that unders might be a thing. They are so far, buddy. They absolutely are so far. So, yeah, everybody keep an eye on those. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you see in regards to. It could be spreads either, spreads too. Any trends that you're seeing. Dustin said, what up, AB? What up, bro? Dude's my favorite. Running Otani back regardless whether or bad pitcher matchups. Six don't matter when it comes to Otani. Dude, they don't. Like, that's the thing. Like, Otani, Judge, guys like that. You're right. Like, weather don't care. Historicals, good or bad, don't care. You're right. Like, they can go at any moment, at any time. I completely agree with you. Andrew White said, I actually like LeBron double at plus 170. He will get 10 points easy, I think, if Luka's hitting. Yeah, you know what? And look, I agree with this too. And LeBron rebounds is solid. Assists is all right. Like, LeBron rebounds is solid. It's the same thing of Steph Curry. Like, have you noticed Steph Curry's rebounds? And they don't even shoot from three as much as, they necessarily, used to, and Clay and all that. But when you have a lot of shots being fired deep, you get that high arc, hard back of the rim bounce, and you see guards, and forwards. I mean, ones, twos, threes, right? You see further back boards from the goal. And I know that, I'm not explaining anything nobody doesn't know, but yeah, like LeBron rebounds is solid. The double, I mean, 10 points, you know what I mean? Like, he'll fire a couple threes, not many. He's been slowing it down, but then again, yeah, I'm with you on that, man. That's a good look there. Okay. All right. So those are the spreads and totals. Drop in the thoughts here, or drop in the thoughts. Drop in the chat your thoughts of what you have on any of the spreads totals. We're going to jump into player props. AB, my thought is Adam Silver doesn't want a high scoring game in the NBA. Example would be the All-Star game that almost hit 400 plus points totals. Thoughts while a lot of games are going under. Yeah, I can see that, man. I could see, you would. Not that the NBA is controlling it. Like, we don't want to bring up a Tim Donaghy situation. And Pat, you're not saying that, but I'm not putting that on you. But no, man, like, I see it. Look, we're seeing even 3-point attempts have gone down compared to the regular season, except for James Harden. I mean, your boy's going to fire. Luka's going to fire too. But yeah, like, you just see that with, a little bit tougher officiating here and there. All right. So it's a good point, man. I agree. All right, so those spreads and totals, again, drop in the chat your thoughts that you have on those. Now, let's jump into the games here. All right, so the first one, all right, Bucks and the Pacers, all right? So here are player points, and I won't read through all of them. All right, look at your boy, Big Dame Lillard, back. All right, his point total set over 19.5. Juice to the under. So if you had to pick one from this list, and those listening on the podcast audio, I apologize because you can't see it. And anybody in the podcast, let me know. Like, we can upload video to that. It's weird. A lot of people actually, like, I started doing that like 6 months ago just to see, and a lot of people that listen on Apple, Spotify, keep going on the list, they didn't like it. They wanted straight audio. So let me know how I can help you. And everyone for the chapters on these shows. Hopefully that is helping. Let me know if you see any other settings or anything that would make viewership easier, man. Let me know. All right. So anyways, all right. Player points. Giannis, he said at 32.5. Dame, 19.5. Bobby Portis, 12.5 there. Kevin Porter, 10.5. Kuzma, 9.5. Jumping over to the Pacers side, Siakam, 20.5 points. Tyrese Halliburton, 18.5 points. Miles Turner, 16.5. And Obi Toppin, 6.5. All right. Minus 130. All right. What do you see here? If you had to choose one, what are your thoughts here? Man, Giannis, 32.5. I mean, it's so many points. Like, not that the dude can't get there. And then I worry about Dame, 19.5. Man, I think for me, Miles Turner, 16.5 could be solid. Kyle Kuzma over 9.5 points. I like that. I don't love minus 140 juice. But I could see Kuzma getting there, man. 9.5, obviously a very attainable number. Siakam over 20.5 might be the play, though. Like, man, it's hard to turn that one down. Scott says Pascal Siakam over 20.5 points. Bucks have nobody stopping. Agreed. And look, it's juiced to the under 20.5 too. So shop your books. You might be able to get 19.5. Bebo Siakam over. Yep, I agree. Japan, Turner, under Miles Turner under 16.5 points. There you go. All right. Roger said regular season defense playoffs guys know they have to play. Yep. Completely agree. Completely agree. All right. Yeah. Like I think if I were choosing one player prop in terms of points between the Bucks and the Pacers, I'm going Pascal Siakam, man, over 20.5 points. And take a look at his threes too. We'll take a look at that right here. So drop them in the chat what you got, which one you'd go with. Roger said Nesmith over for me. Very involved. There you go. Yeah, and that's what you want, man. Like, the shots, the opportunities, whichever prop that you're gonna bet. Right? You know that you're gonna get the opportunities. You know what I mean? So G.I. Joe would say, I guess that's half the battle. Playoff threes. All right. So Damian Lillard over 2.5 threes minus 120. Taurean Prince over 1.5 plus 145. Giannis, you see it. We're playing that one. 1-3. That's it. Plus 120. To the Pacers side here, Tyrese Halliburton over 2.5 minus 145. Miles Turner over 2.5 plus 125. Siakam over 1.5 minus 125. Not a bad look there. Siakam could cash some 3 bets for you, but obviously there's a risk. And then Obi Toppin 1 plus 3 minus 230 or minus 235. All right, which way would you go? Where'd you roll with it here? Obviously, my answer is Giannis. But if I had to choose a different one, Z Buddy said Nimbard. Sometimes they aren't in the game plan or he gets tossed. I think I'd go Siakam. Like Giannis is my choice, but if I had to choose another one, I think I'd go Siakam over 1.5 threes at minus 125. I think that's the way that I go. Brian said Siakam. Yep, dude, completely agree, buddy. Completely agree. I think Siakam would be my choice, man. Y'all drop in the chat. I'll keep going through the other games, but yeah, drop them in. I want to see who you've got. All right, next game here, we've got Grizzlies and the Thunder. An interesting look here at the roster star difference. Okay. So look at the left. That's what you got to choose from. All right. 6 dudes. Look at the Thunder. You got 9, 10, 11, 12 dudes to choose from there. So, yeah, there you go. All right. So player points here. John Morant over 22.5. Desmond Bain set at 18.5. Jaren Jackson, 17.5. Zach Edey at 8.5. Ooh. Okay, let me go through the Thunder real quick. SGA 32.5. Chet Holmgren, what is that? 15.5. Dort 9.5. Isaiah Hartenstein 9.5. Big Isaiah Joe 6.5 points, and Alex Caruso 5.5. Honestly, Zach Edey for me over 8.5 points. I think Edey's going to get fouled a lot. Oklahoma City plays tough defense. But the thing to be careful here is Edey foul trouble. But 8.5 points. I think you're going to get opportunities at the free throw line. Yeah. Tizzle said, if you think it's another blowout, take Carson or Cason Wallace for 6.5. Yep. Absolutely agree with you, man. That's another thing, too. When you see blowouts, you are going to see dudes coming in the fourth quarter getting a lot of minutes. Zach Edey for me. That's where I'm going. Over 8.5 points. John Morant's not a bad play either. John Morant's going to go hard the damn paint tonight. I'm just going to tell you, right? I wanted to play his threes prop, but it was over 1.5. It was juiced. But Matty boy, man, punch it back in. Fun stuff. Oh, man. Hope everything's all right over there with work, buddy. Yeah, Zach Edey for me. All right, drop in the chat who you've got. All right, so threes, the Grizzlies and the Thunder here. Desmond Bain over 2.5 minus 118. Ja over 1.5 minus 155. I wanted to play that, but the juice obviously was too high. Jaren Jackson over 1.5 minus 150. Jumping over to the Thunder side. Dort over 2.5 plus 110. Smoking Isaiah Joe over 1.5 minus 135. SGA over 1.5 minus 185. Holmgren there over 1.5 at plus 100. Wiggins over 1.5 plus 105. Wallace, all right, 1 plus minus 175. Caruso 1 plus at minus 140. Man, John Morant would be my choice, but again, minus 155 juice. I mean, I'm not playing that, but yeah. Desmond Bain, 2.5. Damn, Jaren Jackson 1.5. Jaren Jackson over 1.5 is probably the play. Like, that's probably the play. Jaren Jackson over 1.5 threes, but minus 150. I mean, that's the tough part with the Grizzlies side. Is that, man, it's juiced. I keep playing with these damn settings. All right, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I'll take Desmond Bain over 2.5 minus 118. That's where I'd go. Drop in who you think would be the play here. Justin said, Edie is the right play. Offensive rebound machine. Hell yeah, he is. Absolutely, man. You're going to get, very, 1 foot, 2 foot putback attempts. He's going to get fouled in those as well. You're going to get a couple, couple extra at the free throw line. And look, here's the other deal too. Zach Edey is solid in blowout situations as well, because when you got a big man down there, and say, let's just say the spread's 14.5. Let's just say that the Thunder are up 15 with 10 minutes to go. Okay. Or late in the third, right? As a big man down there, I mean, who really wants to battle all that when you don't have to? You know what I mean? So you're going to get opportunities to where Edey could steal couple cheap buckets. And they're not going to care about fouling him either. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think Edey's the play. I completely agree there. All right, threes wise, yeah, man. I'll go Desmond Bain over 2.5. Let me know who you guys have there. All right, so final game here. Man, this is going to be a good one, dude. Timberwolves and the Lakers. So, pull up the points. Man, look at the roster there for Minnesota, man. Solid. Anthony Edwards, point prop set at 25.5. Julius Randle, 17.5. Naz Reid, 11.5. Rudy Gobert, 10.5. Dante DiVincenzo, 9.5. Mike Conley Jr., 7.5. And N.A. Dub at 6.5. Then you look at the Lakers side. Luka, 30.5 points, juice to the over. LeBron, 24.5. Austin Reeves, 18.5. Rui, over 11.5. Dorian Finney-Smith, 7.5. Jackson Haynes set at 3.5, man. Dude, if I was going player props here, okay, and I had to take one, I don't mind Luka, but I think there's better ways to play Luka. Or let me say there are more efficient ways to play Luka. Rui Hachimura over 11.5 points could be the play. Dorian Finney-Smith over 7.5 points could be a play. On the other side, Mike Conley Jr. over 7.5 points, minus 110. I do not hate that at all. That is an unbelievably attainable number. Oh, look, dude. Yeah. Ben, look, I'll be a Buckeye homer. Let's go. Boy, Conley. Dude, yes. I agree, dude. Completely. Tizzle, Ant got to put up 20 plus shots again. Yeah, that's a good point, too. Aubie said, jumping here late, AB declared Tuesday the best betting day, college baseball, MLB, and NBA players. Agreed. Absolutely agree. Tuesdays are money, man. Absolutely agree. All right, so if I had to choose one player points wise, look, Conley 7.5 is solid. I'll go Rui. Lakers over 11.5. That dude could shoot, man. He could fire threes. Like, give me Rui there. Rob Frazier said, "Good morning, crew. Let's get a Lakers win tonight. Got the over 5.5 games. There we go, Bubba. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I think like this is pretty much a must win for the Lakers. Like you're going to get max effort here, man." Roger said over points wise on Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels. No, they can't. They can't stop him, dude, and blocks as well. Here's the other thing. All right, so let me pull this full screen. Yeah. Uh, I mean, not that this is anything that you knew, but Minnesota blocks some damn shots, dude. And if you're the Lakers, what do? Right? You take it in to the rack, you fire more threes. You just keep it the same. Yeah, keep it on shot block props, man. KC3 said LeBron going over after falling short the other day. Get a step up. Yeah, I agree. Matty Boy said, got a jet gig. Let's have a day. Catch the afternoon. Hey, Matty Boy, good to see you, man. No, you're slammed, buddy. We're all with you, brother. Hope we can see you soon. Take care of your business, buddy. Let's see, man. Big Robert, best of luck. Hey, we'll see you, brother. Keep keeping us safe there, my man. See, John said Reeves over looks great there. Yep. 18.5 points. I agree. Reeves and Rui, I think your looks here because it can't just be Luka. It can't. There's just gonna have to be more guys than that. So John, I completely agree. I think Reeves and Rui, man, are good looks. Now let's take a look at threes. Anthony Edwards 3.5, DiVincenzo 2.5, Conley 1.5, Randall 1.5, Luka 3.5. Obviously, we're playing that juice to the under there. Look, Austin Reeves over 2.5, LeBron over 1.5, but at -175. Rui over 1.5, -150. Dorian Finney-Smith 1.5, -145. Man, the tough part is that Reeves feels like the play over 2.5 threes at -120. Rui over 1.5 would absolutely be the play, but -150, that one's tough. If you could get Rui at 1-3 parlayed with something, dude. Like, okay, here's the question. Lakers money line. If you were putting together an NBA parlay of just two legs, is Lakers money line the play? Like if you put Lakers money line and let's say Rui over 1.5 threes. Like if you were feeling Rui, right? Like, do we think the Lakers win this game tonight? I mean, it's pretty much a must win. Yeah, let me know your thoughts, man. TJ said parlay with Luka over 2.5 there, bringing it down from 3.5 to 2.5. Love that. Love that. That is a great way to look at it. Because you're going to get, again, 8 to 10 3-point opportunities from Luka. He's going to shoot. That Mendoza line is 3.5. Dude, 3.5. But getting it at 2.5, like moving that number down, yeah. Esteban, my boy, Lakers have to win tonight. They do. They really do. They really do. Just says stay away from Lakers money line. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I totally get it. I totally like, dude. Minnesota's no joke. These boys, dude, they'll boa constrictor choke you out. Yeah. Just said Luka has been demolishing his first quarter over. Yeah, hell yes, he has. First quarter and first half. I completely agree with you on that. Completely agree with you. Liddy, Lakers win guaranteed. I'll take all Minnesota action. Look at Liddy, my boy. LeBron needs to play the 5. Yeah. NBA wants where, yeah. Dude, Avi said it. Minnesota's deep as hell. They are deep as hell, dude. No kidding. LeBron. I love when it goes robot for like 6 seconds. Nas Reed, 3+3s. There you go. +1 85. Robot Nas 3. There we go. All right. Love the root take, but the Lakers fed off teams that were coasting or shut down early. I am not following in that go against Minnesota trap. Yeah, I feel you. Super kick. I feel you on that one. Like, Minnesota's no damn joke. That team total probably gave us +276. Nice, man. Scott, good look. Nobody in D, Big Jason. All right. If Lakers want any chance of winning, they have to. Bro, I've been screaming it forever. Dalton Connect's a stud. Gotta do it. Let's see. If the Wolves win tonight, they're sweeping. There you go. Yeah, it's a big one, man. You don't want to go back there down 0-2. All right. So those are NBA props. Let me pull up the picks for anybody who may have came in late and put these up on the screen so far. And again, we'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern, normal time, for Drive the Night Line. We'll have more picks, Major League Baseball, all 3 of these NBA games, college baseball tonight. Rockies Royals over 8 -115. Yankees Guardians over 8.5 -115. Luka Doncic over 3.5 threes -105, and Giannis Antetokounmpo 1+3 at +120. All right, I think my man has himself very much due to hit a 3 tonight. Okay, so Andrew said it best. All right, talk a little Major League Baseball. A's first 5 money line over 7 +100 on Patrick Corbin Day. Yeah, what is that total sitting at right now? Last I saw it was like 10.5. Let's get into some Major League Baseball. Do I think the Royals hit a home run today? Hell yes, I do. And let's explain it now. Yeah, I absolutely do. I think we're going to have, we're going to have it. It could be a weird day in Major League Baseball. All right. So weather-wise, there's nothing out there that is super great. Nothing out there that's terrible. Right? So we only have one game weather-wise to report on, and it's the Cardinals and the Braves. And the reason being is that rain could be an issue. All right. Now, I'm not saying that it gets rained out, but rain could be an issue, okay? You see it 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Here's the deal, though, okay? So I want everybody to take a look at temperature, feels like, and precipitation, okay? Temperature 7, let's just use the 7 p.m. start of the game, 71. You see that feels like 73? It's because of the precipitation, and it's because of said, essentially, rain shelf, that just cloud of humidity, okay, that is going to be hovering. Like if my microphone here, all right, sorry, did not mean to tap it. For anybody listening, this is the stadium. These are the clouds, okay? For as long as those rain clouds sit, all right, and that humidity builds and builds and builds, it is going to be so humid. Like, comparatively, I'm not saying that it's, going to be August, summer when, humidity, when it feels like 110. But comparatively, that's why you see, right? The only game you're going to find where the feels like, grows and is more than the temperature-wise, right? So if you could get that, essentially, that precipitation, if you could get that humidity to sit like an oven, like a greenhouse almost, if the rain doesn't come down and completely dissipate it, you could have 31 runs in this game tonight. And I am not kidding. There could be a ton of them. So taking a look at this, all right, it is worth the shot that there could be a massive amount of runs. Now, even if it rains and dissipates some of that, still okay. But I just wanted to highlight this game right here because this is the largest baseball game that we have tonight, to where it it could be all over the board. It could be 5-3. It could be 16-12. Like, I'm telling you, this game right here. If you wanted to take a shot at a game where there could be a lot of runs, and again, taking a shot, right? This could be your game, because I'm telling you, if it does not storm out that humidity in the air and it sits and it sits and it sits, bro, you could have home runs everywhere in this game. So just one thing to pay attention to in regards to the weather. John said LeBron over first quarter points, scored 0 first quarter last game. Good look there. Good look there. All right. So that is the weather. Again, only one game. Rest of them, across the board are fine. Like, there's nothing really to pay attention to. Kevin, Braves bullpen game can be an issue too. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. One where the Rockies pitcher seems like good recipe. Yes, it does. I absolutely am all over that one. You can see in regards to the over. All right, now let's play our game. Home runs. All right, everybody's new. Andrew, they just removed a lot of betting options. I'm telling you, somebody at DraftKings watches this show. I'm telling you, if that humidity sits, bro, DraftKings is telling you, like, yes, there could be a massive amount. Now, also pay attention to pitching. There could be movement. Maybe on the Brave side. Yeah, Mills, you're also right. Be careful. Royals not scoring a lot recently. No, they're not. No, they're not. That is a concern. Big Tony, look at bat average pitch of that Atlanta game. Big edge, Atlanta. Yes. Yes. Giving out all the secrets. I know. All right. So let's play our game home runs wise. And I tried to keep the secrets out of this one. Here are our top 5. Drop in the chat who you are going with today. Could be one of these 5, could be somebody off the board. Here's what we've got. Aaron Judge plus 255, Yordan Alvarez plus 280, Fernando Tatis plus 325. All right, Ellie De La Cruz, we go back to the well, plus 650, and Gunnar Henderson plus 700. All right, so where are you going? I like Ellie. I think Yordan Alvarez is the choice for me. I'm going to go Yordan Alvarez plus 280, but Ellie's a good look. Gunnar Henderson is Gunnar Henderson is due. But yeah, I'm going Yordan Alvarez, Astros, plus 280. It's got good historicals here. Let's see what we've got here. Andrew said Ellie De La Cruz looks good. KC3, Ellie, yep. Japan going with Gunnar. Big Tony going Yordan Alvarez. I agree. Tizzle, Brent Rooker, Corey Seager, plus 1,000. Ooh, I like that one. Kirk, Ellie's crushed Miami. Yes, he has. Scott said parlay. All of them. Run it. There we go. Zach, Fernando Tatis. Yes. Completely agree there. Don't judge. Liddy, Fernando Tatis. Yep. Scott, going Spencer Torkelson plus 500. I like that one. John Cal Rally. My God, I feel like that dude is good for a home run, possibly at any moment, anytime, man. Jay said, put on Ellie De La Cruz. Yep. It's a good look. All right, so those are the 5. Judge plus 255, Yordan plus 280, Fernando Tatis plus 325, Ellie De La Cruz plus 650, Gunnar Henderson plus 700. Keep dropping in the chat who you've got as we take a look at our historicals here and what we have for today. Pull this up here full screen. Okay, so here you go. Batter versus pitcher. Yordan Alvarez versus Chris Bassett. Pro. 19 at-bats career, 8 hits, 5 home runs. Yordan Alvarez is mashed Seabass. Shout out Seabass, man. Cooking up something good, boy. 19 at-bats, 5 bombs. Solid. Tommy Edman. So what do you do here? Tommy Edman, all right, career off your boy Shota Imanaga, the Cubs. Okay. Small sample size, 5 at-bats, has 2 hits. All right, so he's hitting 400 there. And those 2 hits are all home runs. Small sample size, and obviously Shota is a hell of a pitcher. But damn, pretty good numbers, man. Gleyber Torres gets Nick Pivetta. Got 2 home runs there. Andrew Vaughn, the White Sox, on Bailey Ober, 2 home runs. Fernando Tatis off Blackjack Flaherty. Look at this. Fernando Tatis, in 10 at-bats, he has 3 walks, 7 hits, 2 home runs. Your boy's hit 700 off of Jack Flaherty. Luis Robert Jr. 11 at-bats, 1 hit, and it's a home run. Not great in terms of the numbers. Max Muncy of Shota, 5 plate appearances, not a huge sample size, obviously. 2 walks, 1 hit, being a home run. Ellie De La Cruz, I get your boy Edward Cabrera, 2 at bats and a home run. So there you go. It's at 500. But yeah, that is the list. Gunnar Henderson. Look at that. Yeah, solid. So there you go. Let's invert it here. Kevin Newman, 5 hits off 11 plate appearances, 3 singles, 2 doubles off of Bailey Falter. Brandon Nimmo, Mets, off Christopher Sanchez, 5 hits, 5 singles, 16 at bats. Francisco Lindor off Sanchez, 4 hits off 12 at bats. Yep, there you go. Cal Raleigh off Brian Bello, 8 at bats, 3 hits, 1 single, 2 doubles. Randy Arozarena, 13 at bats, 3 hits. Yeah, it's all right. Andrew Benintendi. Yeah, so there you go. O'Neill Cruz, Jose Sereno, Matt Olson against Palante. Not bad there. Not bad. So, yeah, that is just the inverted look of guys that you might want to play. Hits, walks, RBIs, hits, runs, and RBIs, that type of a play. And then finally, current hitting streak, Major League Baseball. Bobby Witt Jr., 13 straight games with a hit. Jeremy Pena, 12 straight games. Fernando Tatis, 10 straight games. All right. And in that streak, look at that. And in that streak, he is, dude, your boy's got 6 bombs, man. Let's see. Bryson Stott, the Phillies there, 8 straight games with a hit. Duran, 8 straight games with a hit. Alec Baum, 8 straight games with a hit. Gavin Lux, 7 straight games with a hit. Paul Goldschmidt, 6 straight games with a hit. Bo Bichette, 6 straight games with a hit. Dylan Cruz, 6 straight games with a hit. Ellie De La Cruz, 6 straight games with a hit. And Matt Olson, 6 straight games with a hit. So hopefully that makes it a little bit better. I'll pull the home runs back up here. Has it changed? Your thoughts? Aaron Judge plus 255. Yordan Alvarez plus 280. Fernando Tatis plus 325. Ellie De La Cruz plus 650. Gunnar Henderson plus 700. Let me know. Drop in the chat what you see, what you like. All right, jumping in here, and I think we had a couple questions here. Hold on. See if we can find these. Jose Ramirez says, John, a bad play. Purple Hawk said, Cal, best catcher in baseball. He is, dude. That dude's an absolute beast. Royals team total over. John, is it 2.5, 3.5? That's what I don't know. 50% home run for LA. Yeah, man. Yeah. Bailey like White Sox team total. Yordan Alvarez for Walt. Yep. Roger. Yeah. Fernando said he's set for 10. 2 home runs for it. I know, dude. He's bashing on him, man. I got a shout out in the morning radio show. Oh, did it for Ramon Foster, former Steeler? Nice, man. What did he say? Dude, I love Ramon Foster, man. Ramon's an absolute great guy. Absolute great guy. Man, that's awesome, dude. That's cool. Ramon's the man. Yeah, he is the guy. Dude, Ramon's great, man. The pride of the Steelers, man. I love him, man. Ramon's awesome. I think we're on Fernando Tatis over hits, runs, and RBIs. Yeah. In another way, like Fernando Tatis for a walk might be a little. I don't know what the juice is. I don't know. But that might be a little bit of an insurance play, just in case. I don't know. You guys tell me. Just that I've been seeing the praises of Tatis. You absolutely have, dude. And yeah, we're gonna get you. We're gonna credit you with the proper spelling as well. You got it. Andrew, put all these bets in. He can't get in my head. So it could. I'm telling you, it could be a weird day, dude. That Cardinals Braves game alone could be strange. B, did you go? No, I'm going to one today. I'm going to one today, and I'll take a picture and send it over to you. I finally got a chance that I can get out and get over there. So I will report back. And you said make sure rice. I like it. Wagman like Dogman. Guys on this list, Justin. I know, man. I know. Let's see. Who we got? Millsy. Yeah, I'm targeting Phillies lefties today with winds blowing out and a righty on the mound. Harper. Yeah, it's good look, man. Definitely a good look. Well, the roast today, especially against the Rockies. Yep. Let me pull the picks up here for anybody who came in late. Late. It's not like it's school. Come in whenever you want, but later than the beginning. Rockies Royals over 8, -115. Yankees Guardians over 8.5, -115. Luka Doncic over 3.5 threes, -105. And Giannis Antetokounmpo 1 +120. We'll be live, like I said, 3 p.m. Eastern today for driving the Nightline. And I'm going to have my eye on that Cardinals Braves because we'll see where the movement's going to go. But dude, man. That's set up. You're good, bro. Don't worry about it, man. Hey, the only bad question is the one we don't ask. You know what I mean? We'd have got to it. See, big staring bets. Everybody's I'm gonna come. Yep. Got your picks all set up, man. Ready to go. Patrick, the hit streaks helps a lot. I've been putting 2 together for 1+ hit and hitting a lot of the around +1. I love it. Good, man. Patrick, man. So glad that it helps. Absolutely. And if you guys see or think of anything, that could help beyond it, let me know. You know what I mean? Like, and definitely want to, we can start putting together pictures, pitching stuff too. It's weird verbiage on that sentence, but yeah. And again, those guys only go, once a week, but still, just that thought process, right? So, Patrick, man, glad that it helps for sure. And if you guys think of anything else, shoot, we'll try it. If it works, awesome. If it doesn't, John, what do you think of this? Got this on DraftKings. Guardians, Mariners, Royals, Cubs over half team home runs +496 boosted to +6. Look, man, I like it. I mean, it is what it is, right? In regards to home runs and needing 4, specifically from 4 different teams. But I don't hate that at all. Like, I think all 4 of these teams are live to hit one bomb every game, right? I like it. Like, we have it in perspective of what it is, a reason being +660. And I'm not saying that you don't. I'm saying that, that you do, obviously, by putting it up here. But, like, it's worth the price of admission. Absolutely. And, we didn't see any Cubs that were on the list, in terms of the hitters. But the Cubs are one of the few teams in baseball I'm not worried about in terms of hitting the ball. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Addison, NHL block shots and shots to go have been lucrative. Ooh, nice. Addison, keep us updated on that, man. Anybody who has a good look at NHL, like TJ does a great job. There are multiple, in the crew that keep us good on it. But the more the merrier. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Liddy, stay away from the Braves today. I know. You're not feeling them, huh? That's the other part, too. Like, you get yourself mixed up in a rain delay and all that. Man, it can screw up bets. But, yeah, for sure. Pat's great. Yeah, dude, me too. I'm excited. I'll put all this stuff. Like I said it there, I'll put it on Twitter, man, and tag you up on that one for sure. All right, so I'm going to keep going through the list here, but I want to get to college baseball here. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so we've got 2 slides of this. Okay, so Tuesday midweek games. All right, you're going to see really good matchups and normal, is what it is matchups for midweek. Gonzaga, Oregon State continues again right there. Penn State, West Virginia tonight. Don't sleep on that one, man. Coastal Carolina, College of Charleston. College of Charleston's not a bad baseball team. Presbyterian at North Carolina. If North Carolina comes into this game wanting to hit, there could be 27 runs in this game. Presbyterian. I've seen Presbyterian play. I saw it against Tennessee, and I'm not like saying this as a credit to Tennessee. I'm saying just look at Presbyterian all year. And boy, so they ain't got many. There's not a lot of major league arms on that team. Let me just say that. East Carolina and NC State. Ooh, that's gonna be a solid game. Lipscomb at Tennessee. All right, let me pull myself on screen here. Sorry. Damn it, I've got to organize all these. There we go. Lipscomb at Tennessee. Tennessee coming off a weekend where they got their ass tuned up by Kentucky. Vols couldn't hit. So I know that Tony Vitello, Tennessee's manager, has been wearing their asses out about that. And Lipscomb is a pretty decent little baseball team here in Nashville, just down the street from Vanderbilt. And I say that to say Lipscomb's going to want to win this game. We probably won't be able to bet it, but if you do, keep an eye on runs. They drop you a low total, like Lipscomb could score on Tennessee. Lipscomb could score on Tennessee for sure. Stetson, Florida State. Okay, so let's just be honest. Okay. Florida State canceled all games this weekend due to the shooting on campus. They are at home. It's the first game they've had since said tragedy. Probably not going to be able to bet it. Books probably won't give it to you. Keep an eye just this week on Florida State. It might be one of those to where take a step back. Because who knows? And not that we're bringing that into betting strategies, right? It just be careful with that. John said Ramon is regarding Nico. There we go. All right. There we go. Tizzle, you had said something about Clemson earlier in the chat, and I can't find it. Drop me a synopsis real quick. I think you were talking about betting them to win the College World Series or future or something. I think it was Tizzle. It might not have been. I apologize. I can't find it. I was trying to find it in the chat. Clemson is a hell of a baseball team. Like, if that was the thought process in regards to the future, I'm in it. You want some dark betting strategy. Like, it's funny because like totally don't, obviously, being facetious. But that's funny, dude. If we had like a thing where like the screen goes dark, we just start going like hellish bets. Just I don't know. Louisville, that was a terrible joke. Louisville, Kentucky. Okay. Kentucky coming off its biggest weekend of the year. Goes to Tennessee, wins 2 out of 3, but loses one of their star players for the year. Louisville, I'm going to say it right now. Louisville might tune Kentucky up. This could be a really good spot for Louisville. Alabama at Samford. Nothing there. Tulane at Southern Miss. It'd be a solid one. MTSU at Vanderbilt. Middle Tennessee, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. About 35 miles from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt just swept Georgia. MTSU, Middle Tennessee, they can score runs. They can also give up a ton of runs. We'll see what the total is on this one. These dudes know each other. Yeah. We'll talk more about that at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. That's a fascinating one. Japan does detail of a southern summer camp. I wish. Yeah. All right. So let me flip it over here. Sorry. I get lost in the chat. You guys are funny. Mississippi State at Ole Miss. Egg Bowl Baseball Edition. On a Tuesday. All right. That one could be something. Mississippi State. Did they lose 2 out of 3 to Florida over the weekend? Number 1 Texas at Texas State. That could be fascinating. Little Rock at Arkansas. Do not care. Northwestern State at LSU. Oral Roberts, Oklahoma. Georgia Tech at Auburn. Look at that. Number 24 in the country. Here, I'll pull this full screen. I know it's probably impossible to read. Georgia Tech at Auburn. Georgia at Clemson. Look at that. And you're talking about Georgia, who just got swept by Vanderbilt. And let me say, when I say swept, that's being kind. Georgia embarrassed themselves at the plate, as did Tennessee. Georgia Clemson could be a war tonight. Portland and Oregon. Portland is not good. UCLA and UC Irvine. Look at that. 15-12. Dude, in for that one. UCLA's hitting. Hey, not that UC Irvine isn't. Scott said, give me Louisville all day. Dude, Louisville is good, bro. Yeah, I agree. Completely agree. Millsy, Louisville can hit with the best of they damn sure can. Tizzle, DTL, Oklahoma drills. Yes. Roger, can't wait for my nephew to be on one of those teams in 2 years. 6'4", 240 power hitters now. Oh, nice, Roger. Yeah, keep us updated, man. Dude, that's awesome. Dude, 6'4", 240. The big boy. Mashing. I love it. Yeah. Keep us updated, man. Dude, we're going to be betting on him. I love it. All right, so that's college baseball tonight. Like I said, it's a good night, man. For a Tuesday, it's a real good night. Mills, I like both sides. You say, yeah, they're both playing. I mean, you're right. Like, they're both playing great baseball, man. Look, see how the run scored between UCLA and Oregon over the week. I mean, we were betting the overs, right? Dude, this is gonna be a hell of a game. And you're gonna see teams that have to make decisions too, in regards to, you just throwing out a slaw, young guy pitching rotation tonight. Or are you going for it? What do you do if you're Georgia and Clemson? If you're Georgia, you gotta get them bats going. What do you do if you're Clemson? Right? So, yeah, there's going to be some good ones. We're going to have some totals that we can play, too. Definitely have it. All right. Yeah, we've gone an hour. Wow, we have gone a long time. I did not mean to keep you guys all that long. Let me put the picks up one more time. Dude, I did not mean to keep you guys till this long. All right. Rockies Royals over 8 -115. Yankees Guardians over 8.5 -115. Luka Doncic over 3.5 threes -105. Giannis Antetokounmpo over Giannis Antetokounmpo 1+3 at +120. Okay, so that's what we have. Again, like I said, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today. We drive the nightline, but dude, Millsy, you said it, man. Time flies does, man. Having fun with the crew, yeah, absolutely. Man. Hey, you know what we need to do? We need to have one day where we stream and it just goes. It just never stops. Like if it just left it like this, right? And then just came in, walked in the door, and then just started talking. Like you just never knew. And it's the same for you guys. Like you keep it up, whether you're at work or whatever you're doing, and you just stroll back in. You're like, okay, here we go. Dude, we need that. That would be fun. People that were new that came in from the algorithm, would look at it like, what in Christ is this? Oh my goodness, man. Y'all kill me, dude. Y'all are funny, man. All right. Yeah, like I said, I kept you all long enough. All right. We'll be live 3 p.m. Eastern today. Also be live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, for the crew exclusive. If you want to be a part of that, click the link in the show description there. It's like $5, man. Like 4 cents a day. We live betting these games. Talking ball, talking bull, talking anything, man. Have a good time. So, anyways, all right. Oh, hold on. Got to do the Howie Schwab Carew play of the day. Let's see what we got here. It's always weird how I have to pull it up on a second device just to see the answer. Let's see. Yeah, you hear me talking there. Okay, so Timberwolves plus 5.5 is your winner at 33%. Second place was Thunder minus 14 and 25%. And then Grizzlies and the Lakers both at a tie at 21%. So Timberwolves plus 5.5 is the crew's choice for today. Okay. All right. Everybody, best of luck. Cash these tickets. We will see you all 3 p.m. Eastern today. So have a good one. Peace.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!